Hi, welcome to this video. So in this video I'm going to be updating a couple of transits as well as talking about some future aspects and some future transits too. So Venus moved into Cancer on June 17th and the Sun moved into Cancer on June 20th, and Mercury is about to move into Cancer on June 29th. And Mars also goes direct on June 29th as well, Mars being in Scorpio right now. And with Venus being in Cancer, this is a time to focus on the emotions in your relationships. It may be a time where you feel like kind of going within yourself a bit more and wanting to take care of your home and make it more harmonious and beautiful in some way. And with Venus in Cancer as well, moodiness could occur in relationships and family situations could come up as well, though it should be more harmonious with your family than usual, and it could be a better time to make amends with family members if you need to. And with the Sun in Cancer, this brings a lot more focus into our inner world and into our emotions. And we may feel like just going within ourselves a little more. We might, if you're feeling a bit crabby, it would be a good time to go within and just see what's going on with your emotional state and nurture yourself during this time. That should help to actually ground you and make you feel more in tune with yourself and more harmonious with your emotions as well. So yeah, a focus around your home and family is way more likely, taking care of stuff in your home, and you'll feel more energized by being at home and being in the presence of your comfort zone. And your comfort is a big thing right now, like comforting yourself, doing things that make you feel more comfortable, and just generally feeling more in tune with yourself emotionally. And then Mercury moving into Cancer can help us to communicate our emotions a lot better, especially once we've gone within ourselves. We can express what we're feeling a lot easier and being more direct and bringing that subconscious awareness to our conscious minds and allowing it to come forward in communication without holding back. So it's a good time to talk to family members, to talk to people who are close to you, and also to maybe organize your home and do more of that sort of thing with Mercury being in Cancer. And then Mars going direct is going to, well, first it's going to emphasize the aggression that maybe we have kind of contained during this time when it was retrograde. It could come out as anger and just intense like desire for action, and maybe like it's been kind of bottled up, so you've got to like kind of just hurry, or like you feel like a need to hurry. You might get more impatient at first, but once it starts going direct again, action's going to come out more naturally, and you'll be able to get some of the things done that you've been feeling blocked by, especially because it's in Scorpio. Sometimes Scorpio can be a sabotager, like a subconscious sabotager, until you transform what it is that is blocking you. And so we'll be able to move forward with more power, especially if you've really done some inner work during this time. You'll have a reserve of power that really comes through, and the power to take an action that really creates big transformations. So that's always a good thing, right? And so the other thing going on is the Grand Cross. Okay, so I've been talking about this T-square, the mutable T-square that includes Saturn, Jupiter in Virgo, and or Saturn in Sagittarius, Jupiter and the North Node in Virgo, and then Neptune and the South Node in Pisces. Now Mercury is joining in Gemini. Okay, so there's kind of been a lot of pressure potentially. Okay, like with the Grand Cross, there's a sense of a lot of things going on. Like, okay, you've got this having to happen, this having to happen, this having to happen. It seems like there's a lot going on at once right now. So it can feel like a lot of pressure right now. And there's also, there's kind of a sense of all or nothing kind of happening. Either you have to do everything or you just have to do nothing kind of feeling. With Mercury going on there, it's about communicating clearly, especially because it's square Neptune. Neptune can cause confusion, but Mercury being in Gemini can help to clarify things in a very detached manner. The thing is too, is like Saturn and Jupiter are kind of getting our beliefs all caught up in the mix, and any somewhat like kind of like, yeah, that dogmatism could come up as well, and opinions and stuff like that could be coming up where it could cause arguments or stuff like that. So just try not to be hasty in your communication. Make sure you're maintaining your objectivity as much as possible, and Gemini can help with that because it is a pretty, it's an air sign, so it's pretty detached for the most part. So then, from June 25th to June 27th, Mercury is going to be sextile Uranus in Aries, and I recently was talking about a yod that included the Sun and Venus in Gemini sextile Uranus, and they're inconjunct to Mars in Scorpio. So it's really similar to what I was saying, but in this case, the information that comes forward, that comes from the depths, will be likely to be more shocking and intense, and maybe extremely likely to cause a shift in perspective. And because of deep things being revealed in the, entire like subconscious, like I would even say because of Scorpio kind of has a connection to everybody in a way. Like, it's where energies start to merge. It's also death and rebirth. So there's a death and rebirth at this time, like things coming up from even like collective things being transformed right now. So this stuff is coming up to the consciousness and being revealed and being communicated across the internet potentially, so causing a collective transformation. And then on June 26th, Venus in Cancer trines Neptune in Pisces. Now this is going to make relationships and relations with all people very openly, like, intuitive. Like, the emotional channels are opening up, the sensitivity level is going to increase. So it is important not to overgive of yourself when you're feeling the emotions of others around you. It's important to maintain your own emotional state, needing to fill up your own cup before just like what they say in like a tarot deck, I believe it is, like, I think it might be like the Three of Cups or Ace of Cups. One of the cups is like talking about filling up your own cup first, and then once the cup is overflowing with emotion and love, then you will have more to give others. And that's the whole idea here right now with your relationships with people, is it's good to be nurturing, but also nurture yourself and maintain your own level of self-comfort and self-love and self-nurturing. But it is awesome for listening to other people and being open to other people's energy and being there for other people and being very sensitive and intuitive with other people, and just maintain that balance between yourself and others, And it's okay, of course, to nurture people if they need nurturing, and being a sensitive person for other people. June 29th, Venus trines the South Node in Pisces and sextiles the North Node in Virgo, and then shortly thereafter, Venus will be sextiling Jupiter in Virgo on July 1st. So, with it trining the South Node in Pisces and sextiling the North Node in Virgo, relationships are definitely going through a karmic thing of a balancing of giving and receiving at this time. That South Node in Pisces is helping to give up martyrdom and making sure to nurture yourself. With it in Virgo, it is about being of service. In taking care of yourself, you have that energy to give. And once it's trine Jupiter, this is going to be a wonderful time for creating expansion in all relationships, and also in material wealth as well, because it is about that giving and receiving, and Jupiter being about abundance, and Venus about being about money to a degree, and values, and giving value and receiving from the value you do give. So yeah, it's this natural flowing that may occur, as long as you're maintaining that balance between emotional nurturing of yourself and emotional nurturing of others. And on June 30th, Venus opposes Pluto in Capricorn. So this could cause some intense stuff to come up. Venus being in Cancer, you're definitely going to feel more, in tune with yourself, like I've said, right? And you're going to want to just nurture your own emotional, situation, the closest relationships to you, and your own foundational, your home and such, and any emotional place that you really feel comforted and where you feel at home. With it opposite Pluto and Capricorn could be causing some stuff to come up from outside sources. This could be your career, pressure from outside that could be about responsibilities, and it just could create some tensions. It might upset some of that emotional nurturing that you're trying to garner at this time. So coming into the awareness of what it is that you need to transform in that situation, the situation that's causing pressure, is what's going to help alleviate the emotional situation that is going to happen. So making sure to become aware of whatever it is, and maybe even aware of whatever it is in yourself that could be manifesting this situation outside of you. So becoming aware of anything that's causing that is requiring transformation and that awareness. Okay, well, that's it for now. I shall talk to you very soon, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, comment, and share if you did. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.